Hi, my name is Sean Doherty. I'm the Executive Director for the Wallingford Family YMCA. We serve programs and services in the areas of youth development and also social responsibility. What we do for the community is we provide financial subsidies for programs and services to over 350 families, to the tune of about $200,000 or more.
Well, my name is Sarah Dolsky, and I'm the Executive Director of the Wallingford Emergency Shelter. Our shelter provides temporary housing to 15 individuals, 10 men and 5 women, and also 4 families now, thanks to the help of Fred Ulbrich Jr. and his gracious support that he has provided our organization. Thanks to the Ulbrich Company and their gracious donation, we were able to, this July, open our new family unit in honor of Fred Ulbrich Jr.
I'm James Aronimo, Chief Professional Officer for United Way of Meriden and Wallingford. We are the ultimate collection point for resources, both human and financial, for the communities of Meriden and Wallingford. Ulbrich is a company that we actually use as a model. And what I mean by that is the culture of the company is that they model the behavior we would hope all our corporate partners would have. One of the programs we're proud of partnering with Ulbrich on is the after-school program held at the Ulbrich Boys and Girls Club in Wallingford. In this past year, we've seen the Ulbrich Boys and Girls Club reach out to other agencies that we work with in the community. So don't be surprised if you show up there and the Spanish community of Wallingford has children over there teaching the kids how to Latin dance, and the opportunity for those kids from both clubs to mix together is invaluable.
My name is Maria Harlow. I am the Executive Director of the Spanish Community of Wallingford. We're also known as SCAO. SCAO is a nonprofit agency that has been serving the Latino community for over 44 years. Ulbrich still is the leading company in the community, providing very important funds for nonprofit organizations, but also encouraging their workforce to participate on nonprofit boards.
Without the support of corporations such as Ulbrich, we wouldn't be able to have the outreach into the community as we do now. Our summer day camp program's been in operations for just over 70 years, and it was great that we were able to rename the camp after Fred Ulbrich Jr. in 2000. The camp serves 250 kids on a daily basis. This year we may exceed that and go into close to 300.
Chris Ulbrich Jr., the CEO of the company, brought the idea to our board of directors to start a $50,000 challenge where he would put up $50,000 if the community would be able to match that. And that was actually matched within 70 days, which is quite remarkable.
Our development team, that includes 2 people, contacted Fred, and we had a couple of meetings, particularly one lunch that lasted 3 hours, where he really provided wonderful mentoring ideas on how to raise funds and how to not get discouraged.
Back in 2000, we had a capital campaign. Fred Ulbrich Jr. was the leader and campaign chair for that campaign, and in a way to hold his memory a long time forward, and not necessarily putting his name to a building, we named a program, and a program that was near and dear to his heart as far as serving youth, and it's still rocking today.
In whatever he did, he was involved. He was really an inspiration for others. So for us, we felt very proud to have Fred Ulbrich participating in our agency and being so very much involved.
So the long-term impact on our community with the building of these 2 family units in honor of Fred Ulbrich Jr. is, as a town, we can now say that we can meet the needs of people who are in a housing crisis. The fact that, right on the front it says, in honor of Fred Ulbrich Jr., I think that talks about the work that he did in his life, what a philanthropist he was, and how his sons, are willing to carry that legacy forward. So Ulbrich has made a big impact, not only today, but for tomorrow as well.
In the 9 years in United Way, I have had an opportunity to work with 3 generations of Ulbrichs, and probably close to 100 of the Ulbrich people as volunteers. If you talk about corporate culture, you should also talk about corporate DNA, in the sense that It is in the DNA of not just the family, but also the culture that they've grown in their own corporation, that this is the way we behave when we live in Meriden and Wallingford. A few years ago, Fred Ulbrich said to me, he says, "We do this because we live here and work here." He never once mentioned that it's because it's our business that's here.